Everybody, I'm a frustrated Johnny Scoville. Got issues on my live stream with volume. I will be using a different computer during my live stream this weekend, so that won't happen. Very frustrating. I'm sorry. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Roger. I'm sorry. I don't know what the deal is. Do you guys have ever been in a situation? Have you guys ever been in a situation where your taste buds change? Something you didn't like, you find yourself liking now, or something that you didn't like, or you still you don't like, you find yourself, or vice versa, or whatever. I think it might be truffles with me. I want to like them so bad, but such a strong aroma. Anyway, real quick, I'm sorry, we'll make this really fast. We had a problem on the first video. This is black truffle ketchup from Truffle Pig. It's got a bunch of cool ingredients in it, but mostly the big difference is it's got some truffle, 4%. Truffle, is this a way to make more money? Truffles are becoming very, very mainstream. It's a very expensive item. It's a fungus that in the past it's been dug up by pigs. Now they're being dug up by dogs. Guys, if you want to do me a favor and send a shout out to everybody that this is still going, hey, well, that happens. Yeah, man, enough. I agree with you. I do not like that truffle sauce at all. Not a bit. It's a novelty sauce. No one will ever prove me otherwise. All right, so from the Truffle Pig, let me read the ingredients real quick because the ingredients are on the first one. Tomatoes, spirit, vinegar, extra virgin olive oil and virgin olive oil, truffle oil 4%, sugar, salt, spices, herb extracts, black truffle flavor, and such. So here we go. We're going to give this a shot. Here's what it is, We'll find out in just a minute. All right, so I'm Johnny Scoville. It's JC. Sorry, people. All right. Turns out I don't really like truffle anymore. Thought I used to. No, sir. Oh, that's what evil tastes like. Man, I remember liking truffle back in the day. Maybe it was a certain meal that I had it with. This is disgusting. Ah. Man, that's nasty. Sorry, I apologize. Truffle is just, I don't know how to describe truffle. Well, how do you describe truffle? It tastes like dirt. It's got an earthy flavor for sure. Hold on a second. Let me tell you. I don't know how to describe it. It's either like it or you don't. But man, I used to dig it. I'm telling you, I used to like truffles. Last time I had truffles or any meal with truffles in it, it was truffles or chocolates too, a different kind of truffle. I was married. Mr. Scoville at the time made a meal with truffle oil in it. And it was amazing. It was delicious. Maybe I'm having an association with a marriage. I don't know what the deal is. Hope everybody's great. I can hear you, but no picture. I'm not sure why you're not getting a picture. You guys all getting pictures of me? Can you see me? Can you guys see me? Hopefully you can. All right, so listen, guys, on the live stream, it's going to be a big one. You guys can see me good. Thank you. You see, you handsome devil. If you say that to all the other YouTubers. Truffle oil is just essence of truffles. 4% is overkill. Man, I think 1% would have been overkill. It goes so far. Do you know what I mean? Goes a long way. MP can see me. Higgs Rock Farm can hear me. Kyle can see me and probably can hear me. See, great. Fun time beast. Thank you. Hello, cat girl. Shane Smithson, good to see you. What's good, Shane? Hig Rocks wants to know. All right, Johnny, maybe we should keep the chat short so we can save up our thoughts for the marathon. I was planning on making it a very short one. I'm going to wrap it up at the top of the hour. We'll just go for another 15 minutes. I don't know. I don't remember how much. I think this was actually expensive. I think this was, I don't remember. If you want it, I'll sign it and send you the bottle. No bueno. Man, it's a bummer because I really thought I liked truffles. I'm like shattered. I guess I don't like truffles. Yeah, I made a hot sauce once back 2 years ago. It was awful. Making another hot sauce in, oh, by the way, the hot sauce company, Johnny Scoville's Family Reserve, we're initially launching with two different sauces, okay? Um, we were originally going to try to launch it in December. I got some good news for you. We're launching Johnny Scoville's Family Reserve in October. So at the earliest, the beginning of part of October, at the worst case scenario, the later part of October, we're almost done with. We pretty much finalized the recipes. Pretty excited about it. But really, listen, these are really, really good sauces. I'm not just saying that because it's my sauce company. These are two. Bill Moore from Bill Moore Hot and Spicy Reviews. He tried them both when we were together in South Carolina. Bill said they were amazing. And he goes, I'm not just saying that because you're Johnny. They really are amazing. So, it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be interesting to watch reviewers do a review of my sauce. Kind of odd, Guys, if you're watching, do me a favor. You know what? Smash that like button. Even if you don't want to, smash the dislike button. I don't really care. You know what the deal is? It turns out, and I didn't know this, it turns out that all those upvotes and downvotes, they all matter. It helps. So give me an upvote. Michael Moran, good to see you back. Michael Moran's back with us. Man's had a rough time in the hospital, had some health issues, but he's back. Can you just chug it? Main event Pong. Nuff, you can chug anything, man. I've seen you. I watch your videos, remember? Man, I don't like this stuff at all. I think, you know what? I think I just don't like truffle. Hey, good night, Shane. We'll see you on, this will be the last live stream I do for the week until Friday. So, have you ever tried a sauce called Dumb as Hot Sauce? Nope, I haven't tried that yet. Take care, Shane. Higgs says, just going for work. Glad to catch a live stream. Thanks, Brad Crane. Good to see you. Hey, you know what? Listen, we appreciate you enough. The entertainment you give, you know what I mean? Excuse me. Man, I'm telling you, this is just way too much. But I guess it's one of those things, you either love it or you don't. Megan, good to see you, Megan. So all my mods ready for Friday, man? This is crazy. I posted today, I get more nervous about a 25-hour live stream than I do about like chugging a bottle of hot sauce or something. Because this is like, I used to run marathons, and that first step, when you go to run a marathon, the guy shoots a starting gun. That first step, you think to yourself, oh my God, I only have 26.2 miles more. No, you didn't hear me swear. I don't swear. So it's like that with the live stream. That first minute's gone. You know how many minutes there are in 25 hours? People, 25 hours, there are 1,500 minutes. So that's a long time. We swear, just not here. You know what? Enough. You're awesome. I appreciate everybody's pretty. Listen, here's the reason for that. I'm not trying to be a stick in the mud. Anybody who's ever been with me in a different country or whenever I go somewhere, if we ever go to hang out together, then you guys know that I'm not a stick in the mud. I'm a madman. And I have a lot of fun, but there's a time and a place. And the truth is, honest to God, kids watch this show like all the time. Little kids, I say like this, little kids watch the show all the time. And I just want to, when I started the channel, my kids were young. Now my kids aren't really young anymore. But some little young kids are watching, So anyway, I appreciate that. Jeremy's going to stay the whole 25 hours. Bear Scott, stepson watches when he's here with me. Very cool. See that? For Overcash, my kids love your channel. Family friendly. You know what? You'd be surprised. I've got so many really cool screenshots of people. Like a couple have said, "You are the only YouTube channel my children are allowed to watch because we know when we watch it, they're never going to hear something that I don't approve of." Man, that's so cool. You know, that's an awesome. I'm proud of that. How many bottles of hot sauce are we making? Do you mean how many different recipes, or do you mean what kind of quantity are we starting out with? We're going to start with a bunch of pallets, a lot, because we'll be sending pallets to different countries. You know, but initially we're only rolling out 2 sauces. I put pictures of them up online. You know the traditional sauce bottle, 4-ounce bottle. It's called a woozy. Can you guys see this? Can you guys see that? Those are my bottles. These are my sauce. We're using a different bottle. It's called the Boston Round. These are the smaller bottles. These are 4 ounces. But they're really, really cool. This one here is I'm not going to tell you all the ingredients, but this one here is a dessert sauce. Although I had it on some pork roast that was insane. Really, really delicious. And this one here is a mango reaper sauce. Now, people have been asking about the heat on it. The first 2 are relatively mild. I shouldn't say that. The first 2 are medium, but very, very delicious. Not going to hurt anybody. They're very, 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 very tasty. I'm going to come out with a very hot one. Very hot one, but that's going to be down the road a little bit. We want the first 2 sauces we want to roll out were sauces everybody can eat. The Reaper Mango, no lie, ask Jeremy. He tasted it. I'll put Jeremy on the spot. It's an amazing sauce. It's so, the mango is just like intoxicated. Anyhow. And you guys have any last questions? We have about 10 more minutes and we're going to roll this thing out of here. Makes it much less on TV. Thank you, Bear. I'm pretty excited about it, man. Johnny, you're the man. I hope we meet face to face someday. Yeah, why not, man? This is all I do now. I travel around doing this, so we'll meet. Fresh pepper's hotter than dried pepper. I believe they are because there's a lot more capsaicin oils that coat your mouth than a fresh pepper. When a dry pepper, 90% of a fresh pepper is water weight. So when you remove that, you just got dried pepper, and I think the capsaicin oils are much worse on a fresh pod. Truffles are similar to mushrooms. They are a fungi, that's for sure. I love mushrooms. Fungus. This fungus here, I can do without. If I wouldn't get somebody mad at me for littering something, I would throw this as far as I could, but I know people would be upset with me. Hot sauce junkie Tim, taking the day off. Very cool. Yeah, it's a good sauce that anybody can eat, Lawn Dog. The hot one that will roll out later is going to be really, really hot. The price on the sauces, I'm not quite sure. We haven't settled on a price point yet. It's going to be pretty traditional for small craft sauce makers, because that's what we are, as a small craft sauce maker. Left Eye Pat, my day was spectacular. How was yours? Hope it was great. Hey, let's talk just for a minute about the I haven't named them yet, Tim. Let's talk for a minute about the live stream. So listen to what I've got. Right now we've got 18 bottles of sauce from Bravado. 2 cases of sauce from Mikey V's. Burns and McCoy, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. About 14 bottles of sauce from Burns and McCoy. We've got almost a case of sauce from Rising Smoke. That's hot. We have a bunch of their sauce. From Dino, from Hotter Than Else, we have a bunch of his sauce. We've got a bunch of sauce from Angry Irishman. We've got 7 T-shirts from Hellfire Hot Sauce. We've got pens, stickers. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. About 3 cases of sauce from Hellfire. On top of that, we've got sauce from Primo's Peppers on the way, and we have sauce from Marine's Cuisine on the way. So we have all of that. On top of that, we have each raffle prize is going to get a Chilli Cherry Nightmare white and dark version, the Death Nut 2.0, and Tube of Terror. So the live stream is Friday, 6:30 Central Standard Time, p.m. till Saturday at 7:30 Central Standard Time. But these raffle prizes are going to have a value of over $300, a retail value. So this is awesome. On top of that, this shirt is available right now, so grab them when you can. It's only got 4 more days left in the sale. But I've got the coolest shirt. Let me show you this, you guys. Some of you guys are on Facebook have seen this. Those of you that are on here, that you only see me here on YouTube, you didn't see this. This is the next T-shirt. It's got it's hard to tell from this, but it's a picture of me with a blurred kind of face with that awful shot from the competition in South Carolina. On the back, it looks like a concert T-shirt. It says Chase the Eat World Tour. It's got all the places, the stops we've made on the channel since we started. It's a very cool one. So if you've met me in Philippines or Korea. I'm reading Korean. If you met me in the Philippines or in New Zealand or Australia or London, grab a shirt. It's gonna be very cool. Next live one is Friday, 7:30 Central Standard Time. You can't miss it. It's 25 hours long. A long one. Shout out to the veterans here. Thank you for your service to the great nation. Yeah, man, always. Thank you for your service, you guys. Not just people in the military, but cops and firemen. They're huge. I raise my kids every single time we see a cop, they stop what they're doing. And I don't care if they're mowing the lawn, they'll stop, run over, and thank them for their service. I think that's really cool. Yeah, man, Michael, this is an awesome I also have a bunch of sauces. The New Zealand Chili Champ sauce, I've got 2 of those. The little one with my picture on it that he made, that was a limited run, I've got 2 of those. I've got all kinds of really, really cool memorabilia from the show. The labels will be, I was just talking to David Foy about that today. It'll be a while before we release the labels. We got to get into the studio and take some pictures for it, but soon. Scott Ferris, been law enforcement for 13 years in counting, man. Wear that. I got a friend of mine in town here that's, I see him all the time at the same store. He's always wearing a vest. Every time I walk up to him, the first time I shook his hand and said, I'm Johnny, I thanked him for his service. I knocked him on his chest, and he didn't have a vest. I said, dude, aren't you supposed to wear a vest? He goes, yeah. I said, isn't it regulation? He goes, like, yeah. I'm like, every time I walk over, when I knock you in your chest, wear your vest, man. So now every time I see him, he knows it's coming. He's like, go ahead. I wrap him on his chest. He's wearing it now, but wear your vest, dude. Yeah, the World Tour shirt is very cool, Tim. Left Eye Pat, the Cap Station shirt will ship. They get it pretty soon. They usually arrive around 10 to 13 days after the campaign closes, which is in 4 or 5 days. So, good job. No exceptions. That's the way you're supposed to. Do I grow peppers? Nope, I eat them. I'd like to grow them. I don't have enough time right now, but maybe in the future. It's a very cool shirt. Darren Hackett, big shout out to Darren Hackett for doing the design of that. I do like Gator sauce from Pucker Butt Guy. It's actually one of his better sauces, to be honest with you. Not a bad sauce at all. Anybody watching here tried that black truffle ketchup yet? If you think I'm an idiot, tell me so. Were you wearing the new shirt, South Carolina contest? I saw the shirt with something written on the back of it. That was this shirt. It was this one. I got a bunch of these. I probably got 10 of them that I wear. Brandon, Chili Head, wore the autograph hat today. That was very cool, man. It was his birthday that day, wasn't it, man? I think it was his birthday. So Ghost Sniper says, since watching you years ago, I went from banana peppers to jalapenos and forward. Right now, enjoy them Korean fire noodles. Watching this live stream, eating heat wave, right in the heat wave. Awesome, man. Enjoy. That's very cool. Denton County in the house. He used to live in Denton. I think Dave's Insanity Sauce takes rust off a trailer hitch. No, it's not worth the money. It's a dirty trick. It's a prank. It's awful. You got to put in something. You got to really cook with it. You can't just stick it on stuff. It tastes like poison. And even cooking with it, it's a fine line between putting just enough in and overdoing it. You can go right up to the line and be fine. Put this much too much in and it tastes like poison. Sorry. Just telling the truth. Well, the first Lawn Dog. This is the first custom shirt I had with this thing on it. All right, and it says Scoville Squad or something. JC. The new one just has this and the logo right here, but nothing on the back. I kind of like the new one more. Let's see here. You are the Scoville champion. Love your videos. Thank you so much. You said that. Lifesavers. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. No idea who. Yeah, I think I do know who got your tube of terror. Christine, did I send you? I think I sent you a different one. Please let me know if I did. I thought I did. Yeah, my friend Larry Owens in San Antonio got that one. Here's the funny thing. He hasn't figured it out yet. One of these days I'll say, hey, go look at below where I signed. It says Chrissy on it. Look at that. You know what? Lawn Dog, you're funny. He says, I collect T-shirts. If we ever meet up, I might need the one up your back. Here we go. No, I'll leave my shirt on. I got to tell you something funny, though. I had a guy once offer me that. We're doing a video, a live stream years ago. He's like, I'll give you $100 for your shirt. I said, okay, I'll wash it. He's like, no, I want it now. It was a little weird for me, so I said no, but. Listen, you might like it. Listen, there are people that like this. It wouldn't be around if people didn't like it. I mean, they aren't going to make it hoping that I like it. So people dig this, you know. So it's just not my cup of tea. I think it's nasty. I'm an extra large. I am, unless I'm in Philippines. Then I'm like, the sizes are different. London, a large fit me perfect. Where here, a large is too small. Have I ever had a hot jalapeno? I've had a couple. Jalapenos are strange. It smells like the closet. Jalapenos are strange because to me, it's one of the pods in the pepper world that has the widest variety of range and heat. Like a mild one, kid could eat. A hot one, brutal. 6 feet tall. I was officially 6 feet tall when I was like 18. I got into a really bad car accident and lost about half an inch, maybe an inch. So, although my ID says 6 foot, I'm really not. But it's not because I lied, it's because I damaged myself. Got a killer shirt from Hellfire Hot Sauce. Man, I'll tell you what, I got some very, very, very cool stuff from Hellfire that'll be in the raffle. And you still have shirts coming out in the near future. Yeah, you know what? I got a really cool shirt. I don't know if you were on what I just was talking about earlier, Tim, but I have the Chase the Eat World Tour shirt, which is awesome. But as soon as Junior gets here on the 23rd of September, we're going to take a bunch of really cool pictures and we're going to create a Johnny Junior shirt. We don't have a shirt with his picture on it yet, so we need one of those to commemorate him joining the show. I can't wait for that. Lawn Dog, I have a weakness for floral. Mine might be green peppers. I love green peppers. Floral is just like nasty. Kyle, what a funny comment. I just realized I'm not comfortable with people in person, but I'm pretty comfortable in a chat like this. I wonder why. I don't know, man. You know, the what's scarier for most people than like going to the dentist or taxes or even dying is public speaking, and I get off on that. So it's kind of weird. It is weird though, because right now I'm sitting in front of you guys. It's no big deal. But when I sit in front of like 500 people or a couple 8,000 people, it's a little different. Still exciting though, you know. How many raffle tickets can one person buy? As many as you would like. I almost said the amount. I wonder if I should say the amount, or should I make you wait and tune in? I'll make you wait and turn in. However, at the beginning of the live stream, if you want to, you can buy a ticket for the raffle number 1, raffle number 2, 3, 4, and 5, all at once if you want to. You do not need to be there watching while you collect. We'll make that happen for you either way. We'll make sure we get you. You know what? Now that I'm doing my videos in the backyard here, I don't get as irritated nearly as much with the neighbors. I think they used to do it on purpose. I swear to you, because now that I do it back here, you rarely ever hear a motor. You know what I mean? The marathon is Friday, Scott Ferris. It starts at 6:30 Central Standard Time p.m. Goes to 7:30 Central Standard Time p.m. also. Thank you, Volman Vape Life. Appreciate it. Can I say hello to your buddy Nick Gurr? He enjoys videos, and it's his birthday. Shut up, everybody! Let's say happy birthday to Nick Gurr. Big Chase D, happy birthday to you, dude. Thanks for watching and being part of the family, man. Introducing myself scares the crap out of me, but I'm pretty comfortable saying that. It's all right. Yeah, I mean, sometimes things can change. I've heard stories of guys that were like rock and rollers that play in front of stadiums, and one day they get in front of a crowd and something happens and they freak out and they're like, oh my God, all of a sudden I can't do it. I've heard of those kind of things happening. Just that would be horrible if it happened with me. I'd be like terrified. Yeah, listen, the white chili cherry nightmare is brutal. Thanks for all the birthday wishes for Nick. That's very cool, man. I hope your birthday's great. Be very safe today, dude. I'm going to finish with a really crazy story, and then I'm going to wrap it up. This is how I came this close to dying on my 20th birthday. Maybe my 19th. My 19th or 20th birthday, I was in Vermont, at the University of Vermont. I was with a buddy of mine named Adam, excuse me. And we were in a fraternity house called Fidel. No, excuse me, it was SAE, Sigma Alpha Epsilon. And I was hanging out with Adam. It was my birthday. We were going to go downtown drinking that night, partying our heads off. So it does feel like family. It does help. So I was sitting in his room. We're hanging out, having a few beers, kind of partying a little bit. And I hear these guys running down the stairwell, screaming, woo, screaming and yelling. And I remember saying to Adam, man, they're having a good time. They took off and left. It was a friend of mine. I'm not going to say the names because you can Google this. No, I don't want to bring their names out because their families probably don't want to talk about it. But one of my buddies whose father was a plastic surgeon, big dough, had a Lamborghini, a 2+2, ironically enough, a 2+2 Lamborghini. But he and three of my friends were driving in this back road in Vermont in a Lamborghini and lost control and just destroyed the car. All three of them died. One of my friends, they didn't find for 2 weeks. They thought there were three in the car. They found two of them. He was thrown so far into the woods, it took 2 weeks to find him. But had they knocked on the door and said, hey, what's going on? And my buddy would have said, it's Johnny's birthday. He would have said, I promise you, he would have said, Johnny, you ever get a ride in a Lamborghini? And I would have said, no. And he would have said, come on. And I would have said, let's go. I would have jumped up and I would have been in that Ferrari. It's a true story. That close. To me, that is no different than flipping a coin for a plane ticket. Losing, you take the plane ticket, that plane crashes. To me, it's on par. Same thing. So that was a close call. Anyway, I love you guys a lot. You guys are my family. You really are, more than you know. You guys have gotten me through some rough times. I don't ever talk about this, but when I got married, when I started the channel, I was married, got divorced. You guys got me through that divorce. Prayers for the police in the Philly shootout right now, no doubt, right? A shootout still happening. Guys been firing lead for hours. Unbelievable. Anyway, guys, you guys are the best. Please tune in. I won't go live tomorrow, so the next time you see me live will be Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Love you guys a lot. Oh, by the way, right here is the pepper. Click that pepper, become part of our family, and don't miss a video by clicking the bell for notification. I love you guys. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chase the Heat.